Hi there, I'm Dr. Rolanda Fabian, wife, mom, educator, veteran, wellness enthusiast, and I'm also the proud founder of Bright Idea Consulting. I'm passionate about helping you thrive, prioritizing your well being, achieving your breakthroughs, and unlocking your personal potential. Here, we dive into practical tips, inspiring conversations, and transformative strategies to help you navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Whether you're looking to strengthen your relationships, practice better self care, or find balance amidst the chaos, you are in the right place. So if you're ready to grow and create the life you always dreamed about, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's dive into today's episode and start building your brighter tomorrow today.
You did everything right. I want to start there because I think you need to hear it. And I think you need to hear it from someone who is not about to follow it with a but. You did everything right. You got the education, built the career, you're showing up, you sacrifice, you're disciplined. The long seasons of doing what needed to be done, even when it cost you things you did not want to lose. You did that. And the life you built is real. It's yours. It's genuinely extraordinary. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas, the podcast. I'm Dr. Rolanda, and today I want to talk about something that I think is one of the most quietly painful experiences a high-achieving woman can have. The experience of building a beautiful life, but then somehow not being fully inside of it. Here's what I mean. She built the career, the home, the reputation, the family, the life that looks exactly like what she said she was going to build. And she moves through that life with extraordinary competence. She manages it. She maintains it. She shows up for it every single day. But there is a glass wall between her and the life she built. She can see it. She can even touch the edges of it. And though it's out of reach, she runs it excellently. You're not quite inside of your life, not fully, or at least not the way you imagined you would be when you were working so hard to build it. You feel like you are managing your life instead of living it. And the most disorienting part is that nothing is technically wrong. That is why you can't point to a specific problem. The marriage is okay. The career is okay. The kids are okay. Everything is okay. And yet something is hollow in a way you can't quite explain. And you can definitely forget about saying it out loud, because who complains about a life this good? So you push through, add more to the list, in search of the satisfaction you crave, hoping something is going to fill this growing void. Another goal, another project, another thing to optimize, because motion feels like meaning. Stillness is uncomfortable because in stillness, you start to ask yourself hard questions. You want to do things differently, but how can you without dismantling the beautiful life you built? I know this place. I have lived in this place. And I want to tell you, I know about it now from the other side. You are going to have to get through this season of unpretty to grow into a flourishing beauty. It's time for a pruning.
Hey there, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to know if you're enjoying the show so far. If you are, this is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on the practical tips and inspiring conversations and our proven strategies where we're showing you how to prioritize yourself, strengthen your relationships, and thrive in every area of your life. Did you know that most of our listeners say these episodes have given them the clarity and tools that they needed to start making real changes? So don't miss out. Subscribe now and stay connected to the community that's all about helping you grow and glow. All right, now let's get back to the show.
Have you ever grown a flower or tended a houseplant or cleaned out a room or closet? You know, it always gets worse before it gets better. But by the end of it all, you have a ton of new flower bulbs, a growth spurt in your plant, a gorgeous new living space, or an organized closet full of all your favorites. The process may not have been pretty, but the end result was worth it. The glass wall is not a design flaw in your life. It is not evidence that you built the wrong things or made the wrong choices, or are somehow ungrateful for what you have. The glass wall is what happens when a woman has been so focused on building her life that she forgot to actually live in it. When the doing became so consuming that the being got quietly crowded out. And the way through the glass is not to break it or tear down what you built. It's to finally, fully walk into it. At Inner Realm WELLth, we talk about 4 realms: spirit, physical, mental, and emotional. And what I've found is that the glass wall shows up most powerfully when one or more of those realms has been neglected in the process of building everything else. This happens when the spirit realm is running on routine instead of genuine encounter, or when the physical realm is being managed and optimized rather than listened to and honored. For the mental realm, it's being so full of strategy and planning and other people's priorities that there is no room for your own thought. And when the emotional realm has been so carefully managed for so long that she has genuinely lost access to what she actually feels. When all 4 realms are in deficit, the life you built becomes a production you run instead of a home you live in. And you can feel the difference even if you can't name it. The work of Inner Realm WELLth is the work of coming home, not to a new life, to the one that's already built, but it's built from the inside, with all 4 realms alive and tended and genuinely yours. It's the work of learning to be present in your own story instead of managing it from a productive distance, of learning to receive what you have worked for instead of immediately moving to the next thing. Learning to be known instead of just admired, and learning to be a human being instead of a human existing and just delivering. That is the work that changes everything. Not simply changing the circumstances of your life, but exponentially improving the quality of your experience of life. And that difference is the difference between a life that looks good and a life that actually is amazing. If any of this landed for you today, I want you to know that what I just described is exactly what we work on in the WELLth Wake Up Masterclass. It's not about how to build more. It's a practice on how to finally live in what you have already built. Come and map all 4 of your realms and identify exactly where the glass wall is thickest in your life. Then discover what it's going to take to walk through it. The masterclass is at mc.brightideaco.com. Click the link in the show notes and come on in. The life you built is waiting for you to actually be in it. And if you want to start right now, the free wealth audit at brightideaco.com will give you a real picture of where your 4 realms are today. Take it before you go to sleep tonight. 5 minutes, real answers. Then, when you're ready for the deeper work, the Wealth Masterclass, 3-day wealth reset, and the 30-day intensive are each designed to meet you exactly where you are today and take you to the woman you long to become. Everything is at brightideaco.com. Or you can find these and our other resources in the show notes. You built something real, something that took everything you had and then some, something that is genuinely worth being inside of. The problem was never the life. The problem was that you were running it instead of living it. Fortunately, that is a problem with a solution. Come home, all the way in. She has been waiting for you. The life you built was always meant for her. That woman is you. You just have to finally walk inside. Let's go. Thanks for joining me for Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas, the podcast. I'll see you in the next episode. Meanwhile, be blessed.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show and found something inspiring to take with you on your wellness journey. If you're ready to dive deeper and kickstart your journey into well-being, access all of our tools on our link tree at linktr.ee/brightideaco. Take our free wealth assessment to get started on the right path. And don't forget to check out our store at brightideaco.store, where you'll find a curated list of our tools and resources to support your personal growth in your journey. You'll find these links in the description and in the show notes. Before you go, be sure to hit subscribe and also tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. Well, I can hardly wait to see you next time. Meanwhile, take care of yourself and keep shining bright.